We pick the best gaming chairs at every major price point. In this series, we switch it up a little bit, going with 3 picks instead of one from Greg, one from myself, one from Robert, us being different heights, 6 foot, 5'9", and 6'2", gives you different perspectives. Let's jump into the list.
So we always start out at the $300 price point, and this is a really interesting one in the gaming chair world, and the fact is that things have changed with inflation, all these price increases. And once upon a time, there were chairs from DX Racer, AK Racing. There were bucket-style chairs with more adjustments than just arms, and they were on the $300 price range. And now you can't really find anything from these brands. You got to go to Amazon and just kind of roll the dice, and we've done that before, and that's kind of junk. So I would just say skip, avoid $300, and kind of bump up to the next price range.
When we did the office chair list, we could actually find good chairs. The Millet and the Tacova, I think, were good chairs under $300, but I cannot get behind any of these under $300 chairs, and I feel like we kind of owe it to you guys to give you good picks, and I can't pick something like a GT Racer and say, yeah, go with this one. I would recommend just trying to save up until you can get something a little bit better, maybe like Secret Lab, or just going with a different style chair altogether, like an ergonomic chair.
Or get the Clatina Millet and do a racing stripe on it with spray paint. Just spray paint right down it. All right. So the $500 pick, this is a pick that I would think that most of us would probably align with, but we might not. I'm going to go with the Secret Lab Titan, the Evo 2022. Is that what it is?
Yes.
I think this is where the actual racing style bucket gaming chairs kind of start if you're looking for some kind of decent quality. I know it doesn't have the typical side bolsters. They're softer. It does have good quality for the price point. I like the built-in lumbar support on this one. The arms are good. It's just I don't love, we've talked about this at nauseum now, I think their marketing ploy with how they do their warranty stuff, but this would be my pick for $500.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. Greg and I are both cheating here a little bit because it's actually a little over $500. I think the cheapest one you can get right now is $519, the most basic one, but you can do coupons and wait for sales and stuff. But for me, this is a huge difference in terms of just overall build quality compared to the other racing style chairs. It just feels a lot more solid, a lot more well built. You're getting things like built-in lumbar support, 4-way arms, and I love the magnetic pillow. So if you're looking for a gaming chair and you want that bucket racing seat style and you got $500, I think it's a no-brainer to get the Titan Evo.
Super interesting. Right now, Nick and Sayl is breaking in that seat cushion for us because that's the whole thing, right? I think the seat pad's a little firm. They tell us you got to sit in it longer. Nick is doing it, so we're going to report back on that.
What do you got, Robert?
So I wanted to bring something a little different. I didn't want to cheat on that price range, so I found a way to make the Omega work. So in our office here, we have a bunch of these seat pads. I grabbed our purple seat pad, put it on the Omega, and all of a sudden, it fixed a lot of the Omega's problems. It got rid of that super hard seat pad, and it also got me above the bolsters, so the bolsters weren't really a problem. Those purple pads are pretty expensive. There's some maybe $70 going up to close to $100. But it still keeps you under $500 if you buy the Omega and the seat pad. So it's an alternative to think about. You can also use that seat pad other areas of the house or different chairs. So something to try.
Interesting direction for sure.
Nobody saw that coming.
Yeah, one thing to think about, they're trying to phase out the Omega chair. It's why you can't find it on their site. So I don't know. I'd be cautious of the Omega. Just saying.
All right, at $700, Ryan, what do you have?
$700, so this is a weird one because I couldn't find anything that I felt was going to be better than the Titan unless I really cheated. So my pick here would be the Titan Evo 2022 again, just like an upgraded version with a better type of upholstery. Or you can get the new Herman Miller Vantum chair if you're willing to be patient and wait for one of their 15% off sales. That will get you under the $700 mark because right now it's $795, and that would probably be my pick for that price range. It does have some shortcomings with the seat depth, the seat height, and I don't love the headrest, but in terms of pure gaming chairs, that would be my pick.
Yeah, I mean, I think 100%. If you're going to be at that $700 price range, you got to wait for the coupon on that Vantum, but that would be my pick too. And I think the biggest thing is when it was $1,000, it was a stretch. But I mean, at $700, you're getting Herman Miller's 12-year warranty, which is really solid. I mean, especially when you look at Secret Lab being $500 and their warranty is not even close to the same. If it fits you, it's a really good option. I think the back's comfortable. I like the arms on it. I think it looks good. The headrest is clunky and hard to use, but I find it to be comfortable. I can't fit on the seat great. So that's a miss for me, but it's hard to find another chair around that price point.
Yeah, so I have the Titan here at this price point. I actually really like the look of their soft weave black fabric. I've heard some negative reviews about those too, but they just look really nice. And for the gaming chairs, you kind of want the looks to match it there. It does have the really cushioned pillows, which are nice. I do like the arm pads. They're kind of above average, good padding on them, decent adjustability. So the Titan's my pick for this.
$1,000, Ryan. What do you think?
I went with the Mavix M9 here. Now, I don't love the policies, but when we're looking at quality of the chair, adjustability, and pure comfort, I don't think there's a better gaming chair for under this price point. It has a ridiculously large recline range, which can match up with some of those racing style reclines. I find the seat to be comfortable. The arms aren't my favorite, but they do the job very well, and I actually like the headrest on this chair. So for me, this is a very good chair, and if you've got $1,000 to spend, I don't think you're going to be unhappy with the Mavix M9.
Yeah, I think that was a pretty easy pick for me too, the Mavix M9. I'm going to parrot pretty much what you said as far as that warranty is concerned. I don't think it's great, but I do think I like the white. I don't know how white it will be after a period of time using it. That'd probably be an issue, but from the IOO and ErgoHuman chairs, I love the lumbar support, and this is exactly the same. The recline I actually think is much better than those gaming style chairs because it puts you in an actual usable position. Yeah, I like this chair a lot for $9.99. The arms, though, that's a big miss. Needs to improve there for sure.
You can upgrade those, though, I think.
You can.
In the cart.
We
it's
haven't
just going to be
tried
over
them.
$1,000.
Yeah.
So
it's like $200 for those.
yeah.
So I also like the M9. I think the back is great on that chair. The seat, I really think it's too firm. So I went a little different route. I picked the Sayl chair. So the Sayl to me is just such a cool looking chair that the looks kind of boost it up in my opinion. I am a little too big for the chair. So for me, it's not perfect, but I would still recommend it at this price range. The seat pad is kind of just that right amount of cushion. All of us have rated the arms really high. So the Sayl is a great pick for under $1,000.
All right, so the no budget, and I was actually going to do something kind of funny here, but then I changed my mind.
Were you going to try to like hybrid two chairs together or something?
Yeah, I was going to make the Lumia gaming, but we're skipping that.
Steelcase is against gaming chairs.
I know,
they
exactly.
advertise
That's
that
why
they're
I didn't
against
do
gaming
it.
chairs.
So my pick is the Haworth Fern, and it's for a lot of reasons, but I really like that chair. I like the lumbar support. I know that's not your preferred version of it. I don't love the headrest so much, but you get everything else with it. And I do like that seat that they put on there. It feels a little bit more plush with the type of upholstery that they use, the vegan leather, PU leather, whatever it is. I'm super comfortable in that chair. And I geeked out playing Halo with Ryan with System Link in college. And so that's my thing.
I loved Halo too, but I don't love the look of the Fern gaming chair. I don't love the green, and I don't love that you have to get the headrest. So I kind of went back and forth deciding Embody, Fern, Embody, Fern. I ended up going with the Embody just because I like the way that it looks a lot better. I think it's a lot cleaner. I think it looks more like a gaming chair that you could kind of put anywhere, and you don't have to have the headrest, which I really dislike on the Fern. So even though I sit in the Fern every day, I have been kind of switching to the Embody gaming as my new daily driver, and I think it might replace it. So that's going to be my pick, the Embody.
You picked a gaming chair without a headrest?
It's a good gaming chair. It does all the things. The recline is ridiculous. The arms are good. It's got good back support. It's a very, very nice chair. Very nice chair. Herman Miller warranty, the whole nine.
I am right there, already sitting in it. This is possibly my pick for chairs, period, not just gaming chairs. This might be my top pick. Super comfortable. I like this better than the original Embody. Like Ryan was saying, the recline is just amazing. It kind of doesn't have some of the problems of the other Embody. I feel like the seat is a little more padded. It does have this extra layer of padding in it to make it a little improved over the original Embody. And also, I haven't found that I used to always have this problem where the back was pushing my shoulders forward on the original. I don't find that as much in this version of the chair. So just love the Embody gaming. This is just such a great looking chair. I'd love to see this at my desk.
Just a shout out to one of our commenters. They let us know in the last video we talked about the Embody gaming that all of the Embodies now have that extra seat padding. We haven't bought a new one to verify. Ours original is from 3 years ago, but I think they all have that new padding now.
All right, what do you guys think? What are your picks? Are these completely wrong, or did we nail it? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.